Hi, thanks for watching my video. My name's Chris, and in this series we're going to look at various compact key machines made by Ilco, Speedex, and Micrometric Precision. In today's video, we're going to show you how to replace a belt on an Ilco Minimite Model 008A compact key machine. Be right back. Okay, we'll get started in the process of replacing a belt on an Ilco Minimite Model 008A. First step is to make sure we've got the power unplugged. Then we'll start by removing the protective shield over the pulleys and the cutter. It's just a single screw that holds that on, so I'll remove that and set that aside. We're going to use a 3/32 inch Allen wrench. First thing we're going to do is loosen the set screws for the belt pulley. There's two of them, so rotate the pulley to make sure and get both of these. After that's loose, this pulley is actually pretty free on the shaft, and we're going to slide the shaft to the left. And once that's out, we're going to free up the pulley and remove the pulley and the belt. And there's some shavings in there. We can take and kind of clean that up with a paper towel. So one thing we're going to do while we have this out, we're going to put a drop of oil on the shaft. And then put that back in the bushings and kind of make sure that spins nice and free. And we'll take this pulley and clean it up some and clear away any shavings. And that's it. Now we're ready to actually put it back together that quickly. So to get started putting it back together, we're going to put a brand new belt on this machine. This is a replacement belt for the Ilco models, and I have belts available on my website at www.gerberdesigns.com. So you can go ahead and purchase a replacement there, and I'll ship those out as soon as I see the order come in. And if I compare that to the old belt, I can see that old belt was getting pretty stretched out. So I'm going to put this belt on the pulley, and we'll set the pulley back in there, and then kind of set the belt to the side and start putting the shaft back in. Now when I do this, I'm going to look and make sure that here's the set screw and here's the set screw, and the flats on my shaft match. So I want to get those kind of back in the same positions that they were. So got that back in. Now I'm going to snug down the set screws a little bit. I'm not going to tighten them fully though. So I just left them a little bit loose, so this is free to move yet. This is very important. What happens sometimes is people tighten these, squeeze these tight together, and then they'll tighten those set screws, and then that puts friction on here, and that will drag and put a lot of extra friction on the belt and extra stress on the motor. So my recommendation is to take a set of feeler gauges and use the gauge, if you have one, that is 2.5 thousandths of an inch or 0.06 millimeters. I take that feeler gauge and I put that between the bushing and the pulley and create a little bit of a gap there. So I'm going to put that in, and then I'm going to hold that tight and snug down the set screws. I just wiggle that back and forth a little bit. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a little clicking noise. I can feel that there is definitely just a very small gap in there. So that will allow this to spin freely, and will also reduce stress on the motor and the belt. But being within 2.5 thousandths, that'll keep a good close tolerance for cutting the keys to make sure we're getting a good replication of that original key. So I have those tightened down a little bit. I'll just take and snug those the rest of the way. And we got just a little bit of play in there. Once that's done, we can take the belt and put it over the larger pulley, and then I'm going to stretch that enough just to get it over the motor pulley and rotate this just a little bit to run that around the pulley. Just like so. I just plugged in the power cord, and I'm going to turn this on for just a couple seconds to make sure that everything runs correctly and smoothly. That works great. So now we'll put the shield back on. And the job is complete. We've just installed the brand new belt on the Ilco Minimite 008A. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe for my upcoming videos on the compact key machines made by Ilco, Speedex, and Micrometric Precision. Thanks.